this is the only time on the entire album you hear my voice.
Yep. You're there.
There's a harmony for one line. If anyone finds out which line it is, you're entitled to a free hug and a firm handshake at the next show. But on a more serious note, I think this one has a fairly sort of similar kind of meaning to me anyway, that's in keeping with A Stranger.
Yes.
And it just so happens that sonically they kind of fit quite well together, one after the other on the album, but their meaning is very, very it's very kind of they complement each other. I think on that sort of front. Instrumentally, this one's a nightmare. We ended up going from 6/8 to 5/8 to 4/4 in the space of 2 bars, and this was obviously our drummer Kyle's idea, and it was just like he knew exactly what he was doing, so he made me learn time signatures with this song, which I suppose I should be grateful for, but I'm not saying that on camera, right? But no, this one's a fun one. I've got an absolutely stonking solo.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
I kid. But
other cool thing to say about this one is that it was the second or the first of the 2 singles that we released prior to the album.
This was
So yeah, it was this.
This actually came before Grow.
This was first. Yeah, we did this one first, and then we did Grow, and both were re-recorded for the album.
Yes.
But this one didn't change at all, really, did it?
No, this was this. I think this basically 100%. We didn't feel like. I think this may be one of the sort of more mature songs that we put out before the album. I think we didn't really have anything to add with this one. The production certainly didn't change too much, going from producer to producer, which is quite rare.
Yeah. Lyrically, for this one, I was again browsing the internet one night. So yeah, I'd already received the instrumental from you guys, and I don't think it hadn't been that long since I'd received it, but nothing in particular had come to mind that inspired me to write.
Yeah.
So I was browsing the internet, and then I happened to watch Emma Watson's UN speech from 2014. Oh my god, it was that long ago.
Yeah, no, because I remember that was like hot at the time. That was like big news.
Yeah. So it was her UN speech, He for She was the name of the campaign that she was talking about. And so yeah, the song doesn't have anything to do with specifically what she was talking about, but it was more the idea of it. The ideas that you come away from if you listen to that speech are very much about making changes now, because if you don't make the change now, then when? And if you don't do it, who's going to do it? And so that was the inspiration for the song lyrically. It's about making sure that you do actually get up and do something, and not just sit back and dream about doing it, or think about doing it, because that's not going to change anything.
It's quite interesting because it's like, over the course of the album, you can kind of see us maturing as people, because we come from this position of like trying to realise dreams, and we kind of go through that. We talk about what you talk about, sort of personal hardship, and then that kind of apply. We sort of broaden that to the rest of us. But then this part of the album, I feel really to the end, is more an exploration of like personal responsibility, and kind of making the most of what you have, and trying to be the best you can be.
Yeah. Even if you're not at the point of coming out the other side, know that there is another side that you will come out of eventually.
Yeah.
And you'll be grateful for whatever the experience was, because you'll be a better person, or you'll be stronger, or something will have happened during that time that you come out the other side of it, and you're actually grateful for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.